And this buy is the best buy to date. How you doing? My girl Leslie and I, we've been doing this for a little over 5 years now, going to garage sales, estate sales, and thrift stores looking for bargain buys to flip in our eBay store, Fletchflips, and on Facebook Marketplace. We spent less than $20. These items were $1.99 each, but because we're 55 and over, considerably over 55, we got these items for $1.97 each. And we flipped these items for over $1,000 net profit. I said net profit, not gross profit, net profit. That's money right here in our own pocket. You can't beat it. You got to stick around to see this. The items were bats. Yes, I said bats. And we're not talking about the flying bats. We're talking about ball bats. One bat was junk. So after throwing that one in the trash can, we had 10 left to sell. Couldn't believe it, the money they brought. So here we go. The first batter up is a Mikan Freak slow pitch softball bat. Only one bid on this bat. We started this bat at $21.77. Plus the shipping, that gave us a net profit after all fees, eBay fees, shipping fees, sales tax, everything. The money we put in our pockets, $19.23. That's a single. That's a single. We're going to do a couple more singles, then some doubles, and then some triples, and a couple of home runs. So hang in there. On to bat number 2. It's another single. We put this jacked blackout softball bat up for auction, but got no bids. Immediately relisted it for $37.77, and it sold right away, which gave us a net profit of $35.33 on this bat, and a total net profit so far of $54.56. The first bat went to Pennsylvania, and this one went to a buyer in Ohio. Let's see what we got next. Batter up. Bat number 3. This is so much fun. You're not even going to believe the kind of money we make on these bats, because now we got us another single, so the bases are loaded. We're loading them up. A historic Louisville Slugger Super Z comes to the plate. We got 3 bids on this one. It was bought for $51. This gave us a net profit of $42.84. And that's a total net profit of $102.80. Keep in mind, we paid $1.97 a piece for these bats. Let's just call it for $2. We got $6. We've made $102.80 right here in your hip pocket. Let's see what number 4 is. Another batter to the plate with a Louisville Slugger. This is a Z4000. Gets a double. Knocks in 2 runs. We got guys at second and third. This bat, only one bid on this bat, and it sold for $57.77. This gave us a net profit of $54.10. It just keeps growing, and it's going to grow even more. And a total profit so far of $156.90, $8 total into these 4 bats. Both of these bats went to Pennsylvania. It's just a great deal, isn't it? Leslie and I would just like to take a second here to tell you thank you to all of our subscribers. We recently went over 1,250 subscribers. Unbelievable. We just started this to have fun, and we're glad that you're enjoying it. If you haven't subscribed, we would greatly appreciate you doing it if you're enjoying our videos. Please leave comments below any constructive criticism, what you like about our videos or what you dislike, because we just want to make them better and more entertaining for all of you. Let's see what bat number 5 is. It's another double. Drives in a run, and we have a runner on second. This is a rare Demarini Juggernaut slow pitch softball bat, otherwise known as a Juggy. It sold for $61 with 2 bids, and it gives us a net profit of $63.42, a running total of $220.32, and it went to California. And here is bat number 6. It's another Mikan Freak bat. This is a model 23. And it drives in another run with another double. It's sold for $61 with 4 bids and provides a net profit of $55.87 and a running total of $276.19 on the 6 bats that we've already sold. It went to Indiana. All right, we're on to bat number 7. This is an Easton Stealth Plus. It's a slow pitch softball bat. Someone must have just dropped off all their softball bats, and they must have paid a lot of money for these things, or they've gone up in value like gold has lately. It was good for a triple, and it clears the bases. We got 11 bids on this bat after starting it at $57.77, and it ended at $81 even with those 11 bids. Check this out. So here we are. This is the bidding. We started the price of this bat at $57.77. And as you can see here, Canada, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Australia, and on and on and on and on. It's up to $75 up here. The Australian buyer's on the top bid. And it just keeps on going. And it ended up at the $81, and Australia won it, away from the Mexico and the Canadian buyers. And there were several bidders in there. So $81 on this Easton Stealth Plus. After all that action to Canada, Mexico, and Australia, an Australian buyer gets it bought. This same individual bought 2 of the previous bats that I forgot to disclose. This bat gave us a net profit of $72.85, which gets our running total up to $349.04. And I know I told you at the beginning of the video that we netted over $1,000 profit on these bats. You gotta see the last 3. And on to bat number 8. It's another triple. Bat number 8 hits another triple and gets us another run. This bat is a Worth AT18. Worth AT, yeah, whatever it is. And we started the bidding at $47.77 on this bat. It received 24 bids and ended at $85 even. Net profit, $74.85. Our running total is now at $423.80. Incredible. Let's get on to number 9 and 10. There are a couple of home runs. All right, here we go with bat number 9. It's a home run. It scores some runs. 3 runs scored on this home run. And this bat is an Adidas Melee, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's M-E-L-E-E. And it's a senior slow pitch softball bat. And it received 35 bids. Wow! Last bid was for $305, and it went to the Dominican Republic. Talk about a bolo. Check this out. This is the Melee bat that we sold. $305, 35 bids. Incredible. It went to the Dominican Republic. It just is amazing. But take a look at these bats. Look at the prices these bring. Here's one. I think this is the same one that we sold. It brought $389 on November 8th, so it brought more than ours did. But just incredible. All of these bats. This particular brand of Adidas, they just flat bring money. There's ours, $305. Here's one that brought $350, a different model. So if you see these bats, you know now, get them bought. Isn't that incredible? Talk about a brand of a bat to look for if you're a reseller. Wow, gotta love it. The net profit on this bat was $256.62. Now that's a home run, I want to tell you. But a grand slam's coming up. This gives us a running total of $680.51 on the first 9 bats. And we got 1 more to go. Let's get to it. All right, this is what we've all been waiting for. The big papa's coming to the plate. The bases are loaded. And the monster gets them. And I'm talking monster. A monster grand slam. This bat is literally, brand name is Monster, from Monster Athletics. They're located in California, founded in 2012. This company proclaims they have the highest performance bats on the market, and they have certainly proven that in this group of 10. Take a look at the bids we got on this big papa monster bat. We started the bidding at $117.77, as you can see right down here. and it just took off and went the whole way. At first, we had two bids from two different, or the same individual in Mexico, and it just kept climbing. That bidder dropped out fast. You can see this. That's a lot of bids. I think it came up to 48 bids on this bat. You can see here it's at 211. It's still a climbing. Look at this. 228, 231, 233, 36. We climb over 300 up here. 300, 305, 310, 320, 325, 330. $5 increments now. They're battling. 340, 345, 350. Where does it stop? 355, 375, $380 was the final bid. That is a monster bat right there. Unbelievable. As you can see here, Monster Torch it's called. Made us $380. I just love it. We never dreamt that this would happen with these bats. When Leslie and I picked these up in that dusty old thrift store and paid that money for them, we had no idea what we had. Zero. And look what we got. This thrifting thing. That particular bat, the Monster Athletics bat, the Torch, made a net profit of $324.08. We would have been happy making that on all the bats. We thought that was exciting. Net profit, after everything's said and done, this is money, and as I said, in our hip pocket. $1,004.59. What a flip. The best one to date. And we've been doing this, like I said, for over 5 years. It sure makes it exciting to go out looking for stuff. Thanks for watching. We greatly appreciate it. And please, if you will, subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you. We're going to be going on adventures, and we went to some estate sales just recently that have been fantastic to us, that are going to make us great money. You're going to want to see them. Live a crazy good day.